Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Scorpio in all placements, and it's timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a WTF reading. It's a spread that I found online a while ago and I'm finally getting around to using it, and it's been very interesting. So I'm sure yours will be no exception. And so the way it works is the the cards I'm pulling. Let's see. So the spread is what the actual F question mark exclamation point. There's a card for each one plus the challenge. So I will pull those and then I will clarify. And Mojo Tarot is here, Lioness, Kitty Cat also, and the Sun. And Rebecca. Good morning, you guys. The Yum Yum crew is pouring in. So happy to see you guys here. All right. So, what is the situation? Which is what the what the we've got the Hierophant. My favorite Hierophant ever. Taurus energy. The challenge is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Actual, what's real? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. F, what the actual F is what is wrong? The Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Where do you need more info? Where does Scorpio need more info? What is not currently seen? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And what can Scorpio do? This is the exclamation point. What can Scorpio do? Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got Nine of Wands. I always forget to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yes, things have been rather difficult, but you are not letting that stop you in true Scorpio fashion. So I'm going to start with the Cat Tarot. Okay, so we've got the situation. What the? With the Hierophant, clarified by the, is that, yeah, upright. 10 of Swords. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarian energy. Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's looking like something has ended or is in the process of ending. Could have been something painful, difficult, felt betrayed, or it's just, yeah, it's a situation that just left you feeling getting prickly. um, and there's this, there's a feeling of impatience, of wanting a new beginning. It could also be where you're feeling like as something is ending and you are moving towards the next phase, the next path, the, a new beginning, whatever that is. You could be feeling just kind of out of balance. Having trouble with moderation, like especially if you're really like healing after something super painful. Um, you may be indulging in things that you're not supposed to. Um, because there's something coming for you that is much better, that is healthier, that is not going to piss people off. Like, I'm looking at this temperance here, right? This temperance this in reverse, and this cat here is looking at the fish like upright. It's like, ooh, what's this? Maybe if I wait long enough, I can get it. But in reverse, it's like, rather than being patient, it's just going after something or feeling drawn to something that you shouldn't be, because there's something better being given to you. Like if you go after something that is not meant for you, that belongs to someone else, or it's like, you know, it would be very upsetting if you chose to I don't know, like create a new beginning when you're not ready, or to go after something that's really not meant for you. Um, that you're going to you're it's going to cause a lot of issues. Whereas if you just hold off and wait, something is going to be given to you. You don't even have to try, you don't have to ask. And so this is all clarifying the hierophant. Um maybe this is really speaking to you overcoming those temptations, knowing knowing that you are leaning in a direction that may not be the best, and so you're really trying to come to terms with that. Like, why do you want that thing that you're not supposed to have? um Kind of stripping down to what is most important, what is yeah, like the essentials, stripping down to the essentials, and helping you it's helping you to find your balance ultimately, where you've been out of balance. um yeah, so maybe you were on the verge of making a poor decision, and then something got offered to you and you're like, oh my god, yes, thank god I didn't like make the wrong choice, or something. Like you're um feeling really good about the choices that you have made. And yeah, that focusing on the essentials is helping you, because it's keeping you honest, it's keeping you grounded and humble, especially when something is given to you. When I don't know, like when something falls into your lap or is handed to you, it's like, oh, it should be that easy to get what I want. I shouldn't have to try and go after something that's not meant for me anyway. So the challenge is this 10 of cups in reverse. Just looking to see what deck I want to use. All right, going with the Deviant Moon Tarot. Hey, Redbeard made it. Hope you are having an excellent afternoon. All right, so the challenge. 10 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Oh, no, sorry, Six of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, so it's like it kind of it feels like there was this new beginning. Someone offered their cup of love. This could be King of Wands. We have fire signs here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, it's somebody made you an offer, you made somebody an offer, but there were conditions with this offer. It seemed like something was promising, but then it turns out that it was the opposite of what was being promised. It came the conditions, it was like it seemed really good and then, like so I don't know. It's King of Wands here. Um I often say he's my hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a no. So, um it's like somebody was going after what they wanted, but willing not let's see. Like if this is you, for example, you going after what you want, making somebody an offer or accepting an offer. It it could be something that was like pursued very heavily, and it turns out that it was really not. Yeah, that's what I said before. It's not what you thought it was, or what you offered wasn't what somebody else thought you were offering. And so there's this conflict, or somebody actually, like, what came with the offer was yeah, like a lot of difficulties. And this seems like yeah, and so this is all clarifying the 10 of cups in reverse. I feel like something didn't get off the ground. It's like there was intention there to get something going. I think there was a genuine offer here. It just kind of fell flat. It's like the train was going and then came to the bridge, where the bridge was like gone. And yeah, like all of a sudden it wasn't going where it was meant to, or something. And there's the person that you're dealing with, there can be a lot of fighting. There can be just not feeling on the same page. You two are unable to get on the same page. And I feel like this kind of this speaks to this temperance in reverse, where you wanted something, or somebody wanted something from you that wasn't appropriate. Sometimes we want what we want, but it's not always good for us. Because the Hierophant is here, I feel like you are you're having a major wake up call. Maybe it has to do with like realizing the things that you want aren't always good for you. Maybe there's something in you that you're drawn to, like in relationships, you're drawn to the bad boy or the bad girl. You are drawn to situations that are precarious somehow. Um, Maybe there's something about finding yourself in situations very drama dramaful situations where you're just like, I don't want the drama, but somehow I still end up attracting it or creating it somehow. Okay, so let me go with my creepy tree friends, my guardian tarot. Hey, Linda made it. I'm so glad you are here. I believe that means the Yum Yum crew is all here. Okay, so what's that was so now we have actual. What's real is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the World in reverse, and that's fixed signs. Taurus, um, Scorpio, you. Come on, brain, you can do this. All of a sudden, I'm like, what? Aquarius and Leo. Yes. Two of Wands. Hold these up. And the Queen of Pentacles. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is what's real. Oops. This. A cycle hasn't closed out just yet. Yeah, like I feel like you're in between. You're in this kind of transition phase, or you're in limbo somehow. Um, and it has something to do with needing to make a choice. Right now I'm getting that you've got one foot in, one foot out. You need to bring both feet in, let that door close behind you. Um, be in it. Yeah, because there could be there you could have a child. You could be a parent. Um, you're having to focus on taking care of the things that are necessary and important in your life. But it's hard sometimes to focus because you're not fully, I don't know, maybe this has to do with not fully trusting yourself and the decisions that you make, because you keep looking at like, how do I keep ending up in these situations? And so you're like, well, clearly, you know, something in me is making these decisions that aren't always supportive of me. And so you may be deciding not to put effort into something. You could be deciding not to put effort into somebody else who could have, they might have something going on in their life. Like if they're a parent and they're kind of um, focused on themselves. Oh, oh, okay. So this can also be where um, you or somebody you're dealing with does not want something to end, does not want a cycle to close out. That can also speak to this 10 of cups in reverse. Somebody's holding on because of wanting to choose, to re-choose, um but they're not willing to put in the effort. I don't know. I get confusion here. I get like Um, well, I'm not gonna try anymore. Maybe you're choosing to, I mean, I don't know. This could be for somebody. Maybe you're choosing to leave a job or stop doing something that you were doing before because you realize it wasn't working, that it wasn't supporting you or supporting your family. Um, Somebody wants to choose this, does not want it to end. Yeah, whatever the situation is. If this is you with somebody or somebody with you, or I don't know. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm going with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Hey, Cora made it! Yay! I hope Canada is very good today. Well, and Lioness, I hope the same for you as well. Okay. Cora says, I'm confused. Me too, Cora. Okay, so the F. What is wrong? Just had what the actual, now F. What is wrong? We have the lovers in reverse, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Swords. This is what's wrong. Once again, you're feeling out of balance, or somebody that you're dealing with is. I'm feeling like this is, well, yeah, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like having trouble maintaining flow, um getting caught up in I'm getting like in the minutia. Or in something, getting caught up in something that you're not able to handle your business, or someone's not. And and it could be where, okay, so if this is a romantic connection, somebody could have been juggling you and another person, or maybe you were doing this. Somebody had options here, and they weren't being they haven't been being honest about it, or something, and it's like you're somehow becoming privy to this. Like if this was somebody who, yeah, they've had other things going on, and it doesn't, I mean, it's not romantic for everybody. So um that somehow someone was not juggling very well. With all the plates in the air, the balls in the air, like things kept falling and crashing to the ground. um and I feel like there's karma that's coming from this. Someone's getting their karma. um and I'm kind of getting that you're waking up to what's actually been going on. You figured something out. You did not maybe you didn't know before what you were dealing with, but once you do, this changes everything for you. This makes you fully understand, fully realize who you were dealing with, and you don't want to entertain this anymore, or somebody is doing this with you. It's like somebody threw it's like somebody put a, what's the term, cog in the works. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but it's like, something got like almost intentionally put into those gears, and it stopped everything. And her heart is inside one of these gears. Oh, and she's holding a timepiece. So, over a period of time, like, I don't know, how do I say this? It's like maybe this is you finding out like things were going not going in your favor, have not been going in your favor, and you've been questioning yourself, questioning your decisions, and then you find out something that very clearly makes you realize what has happened. And because of this, it's just making it very clear to you that you need to cut somebody out of your life. That what you have found out, the clarity you've gotten, the truth that's been brought to you is like, oh, the person I've been dealing with does not have good intentions. I mean, this could even be where somebody, yeah, like maybe you've left. Maybe you were holding out for something, some reason, something that you really wanted but wasn't good for you or you weren't meant to have. And then you're just like, "Oh, now I see." And this changes this like starts to move the wheel in your favor because you're starting to see your own value maybe, or you're finally just kind of like you can see more clearly and you're like, "Wait a second. This isn't what I want, or this isn't good for me." Something like that. So, all right. I'm going to go with my Oracle Tarot. Okay, so we've got, okay, so where do you need more info? Where does Scorpio need more info? We have this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Empress, fertility and sensuality. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, purposeful action. And Four of Cups in reverse, nervous about change. So where do you need more info? Ultimately, like what you don't see or where you need info is around the fact that you need to recognize your worth. You are the Empress. By the way, Taurus and Libra energy, also Virgo for me as a reader. The Empress is all about receiving. The Empress does not chase. I feel like there might have been some chasing here. And once this clarity is gotten, once the truth is revealed, that gives you the key. This person's holding a key to come back to yourself. And this is all about realizing that in order to make a change, you need to not do anything. You need to wait until something is offered to you. No need to go chasing after something that's not meant for you anyway. Because it ended. It ended for a reason. Maybe you weren't clear on that before, or it can be the thing where something ends and you still want it, and so you keep pining for it, and it takes a minute to like come out of that and be like, "Oh wait, I don't want that." Because this is all about like don't move forward. Don't don't try to create an opportunity that's not there, or you're maybe you need to spend a little more time thinking about what has what how do I say it? What has value? What's worth putting your effort into? Who is worth collaborating with? You need more info around the fact that this situation has not gotten off the ground, and why. Why has it not gotten off the ground? Because and it really, I feel like it comes back to you. It comes back to realizing that you you are not meant to chase after something. You're meant to wait for divine timing. Oh, yeah, because she's holding the timepiece, right? Divine timing will tell you when you're meant to move forward, to accept an offer, to ultimately enter into some kind of collaboration, to work on something. Like, yeah, needing to bide your time, needing to be very discerning. So then what can you do? What can Scorpio do? Let me go with the Neoteric Feminine deck. Um, what can Scorpio do? So we have this Five of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Devil. Ooh. Capricorn energy. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And Queen of Cups. Mm. Um, okay. This is really speaking to getting yourself unchained from someone here. Recognizing who you're dealing with and essentially showing up in the opposite way that they do. So, being very generous, very giving, very loving, um, giving up the mind games, not not letting yourself get caught up in the drama. When you step into your heart, when you come from a place of love, when you listen to your intuition, I mean, both the Queen of Cups and the Empress here are highly, highly intuitive. Um, and the Four of Pentacles, like, I feel like this is an energy of, yeah, being generous and giving and open. Yeah, like open arms. Um, ultimately, being your getting into that yummy watery energy that you are so comfortable in. That's a part of what helps you to transform. That's that's where you're able to really be in your power. What is that in her cup? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. um whoever you've been dealing with, whatever the situation is, you want to kind of feed back the opposite of what you've been getting. And this can be tricky when you're like, if your ego is bruised or really hurt. Um, of course you want to just like tell this person off or whatever, but this is like, no, 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 don't play their games. Focus on you. And in doing that, that's going to get you unstuck from this person, from this situation. So let me finish with a chakra card. Okay, we've got third eye chakra, peace of mind. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning. Let me say that again. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning and realign with thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well being. I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. Yeah. Yeah, because I brought up that like I feel like you don't necessarily trust your own judgment. And a part of that is maybe that you got caught up. It's easy to get caught up in the drama, and maybe you kind of took on some of somebody else's stuff, and this is like getting back to you. Your your limited thinking is what's ultimately been holding you back, and you just have to make friends with your mind again, with your heart, get the two into balance. Um, and ultimately remind yourself as often as possible to think loving thoughts, because that's where your inner peace comes from. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.